Hello, everybody! BeMetalways here. Hope you're all doing well. Welcome to another weekly heavy metal album review. This week I'm reviewing Tribulation, where the Gloom becomes sound, released by Century Media Records on January 29th, 2021. Tribulation. They are a Swedish heavy metal band formed in 2005. In the early 2009, the band released its debut album, and in 2015, they released their third full-length studio album, Children of the Night. This one showed a departure from the early death metal sound of their first two albums, drawing significantly on traditional heavy metal, black metal, psychedelic rock, gothic rock, as well as the occult and supernatural mythology. This album caught a lot of attention and it was a turning point for the band. Then in 2018, Down Below received worldwide critical acclaim and also won a Grammy Award in the group's home country. Now they are back with Where the Gloom Becomes Sound. The fifth studio album released isn't representative of a monumental change of the band's sound. It actually follows the path from the last two albums, and it's immersed in the world of myth and magic. It's a dark and melancholic collection of 10 tracks in 45 minutes. The album's elegant cover artwork features a statue by Fernand Knopov from the 19th century. Musically, the almost 7-minute opener In Remembrance perfectly gets the album started. It borrows a lot from black and roll type of sound, but it's also epic, moody, haunting, and features a super catchy chorus. I can picture in my head the song opening their live set. Most of the album sustain the expectations set by this opening track. For example, the singles Hour of the Wolf and Funeral Pyre display the same intensity, and both are groovy up-tempo headbangers. Funeral Pyre especially features a more intricate guitar work that catches the attention. Leviathans, which was the first single off the album, while on the same lines, is also mixing well Melancholy with up-tempo beat. It's more of a goth rock song on the lines of what Sister of Mercy would sound if they had a black metal singer. Other deep cuts feature the same vibes, such as the short and direct elementals. The short instrumental on piano Lethe splits the album in two and serves as a moment to catch your breath before we dive into the new wave of British heavy metal inspired Daughter of the Jinn. This song features some cool drumming and guitar work. Really a cool song. The Widerness closes the album with almost 7 minutes of a proggier track with a nice build up and a nice mood around it. Overall, I like the haunting production with just enough reverb while still sounding modern. All instruments are clear in the mix, so that's another plus. Johannes Andersson's voice is the perfect match for their music. It's really working well. Like the previous two albums, actually. And the guitar work, while not stunning, is very well done with some cool moments here and there. If I'm being a little bit picky with the album, one criticism could be the lack of differentiation or lack of evolution from the previous two albums. But, sometimes why changing a winning team? More on that later. For me, specifically Dirge of a Dying Soul and Lethe, this sequence of those two songs, while not bad per se, always makes me drift away from the album. Maybe because the songs before and after are much more upbeat and heavier, and this slow sequence is not really working for me in the middle of the album. Then you have the song Inanna that feels like a part 2 of Dirge of a Dying Soul and also doesn't stack up to the rest of the album, in my opinion. Other than that, no real complaints on this album. Wrapping up the opinion here, Jonathan Holton did the bulk of the songwriting on this album. And surprisingly, in December, the guitarist left the band. He started after 16 years working with Tribulation. That leaves us with a big question mark where the band is going now. Maybe this will force Tribulation to evolve their sound and incorporate other influences, bringing a new guitar player with new ideas and new songwriting skills. For now, if you enjoy the last two albums where the Gloom becomes sound, is just a big pleasure to listen to. Tribulation makes this black metal without blast beats and highly influenced by Gothic rock in a way that it's quite unique and satisfying. So I'm giving it 82 out of 100, a very good effort from an ascending band that deserves our attention, and we hope they can get through this lineup change and continue to shine in the future. Now, thanks for listening. Please help me out by hitting that button, subscribe, like, and BeMetalways.